But now we're going to do live technical analysis on PEPE, PEPE, PEEP, whatever you guys want to call it. I'm going to hand it over to Crypto Poppy.
All right, so we have PEPE paired with the US dollar. Weekly time frame data is coming in from Coinbase. So it was listed not too long ago on Coinbase. We have November 11th, 2024. And I like to keep my time frames large. I love doing technical analysis on the weekly time frame because I'm not doing day trading. I'm not looking into making 2% movement or possibly leverage trading, that 2%, 10x leverage trading for 20%, getting in and out of the market regularly. So I like to keep it large. I like to swing trade long-term investment. So I like to keep it on the weekly time frame. So let's break out our Fibonacci, and we're going to go from our swing high, which is December 9th, 2024. Line that up. Looks like our swing low is just here recently. Let's extend this out a little bit. Looks like our swing low is here from December 15th, 2025. We just have it extended out here. Let's lock it into place. All right, so you could see here, swing high, came down, little support on the 618, right? It's not quite sitting on it as nicely as I would like on the 618, but I do like the way the Fibonacci looks with the 236, so I'm going to keep it how it is. But we could definitely play with it. We could go from, instead of swing high wick, we could go from swing high candle body, and it might line up a little bit nicer. But for now, I'm going to keep it on with swing high with the wick. So you could see here, like I said, we came down to the 618. We bounced off of that ever so slightly, broke back below the 618, wicked above it one last time, retest and see if we could get and close above it. We couldn't. Melted all the way to the downside, came down to the 236 where we were sitting on it as support before breaking below it. We tried to retest it to the upside to retest the 236 as resistance, and we got slapped right back down. Did it again a couple weeks later, a couple weeks after that that second retest there. We finally broke above it, but we didn't quite make the movement to the 618 before coming back down, retesting the 236 as support. We sat on that for quite some time, couldn't make that pump up to the 618 and beyond, broke below the 236, came down and put in our zero movement. So things don't look too great for the token currently because of the this red current candle body. We would definitely want to see this turn into a wick and start approaching the 236 and close green. We have 18 hours, 19 minutes, and 51 seconds currently left on the weekly time frame, on the weekly candle body, excuse me. But here, I don't know. It just it doesn't look that great. No, we don't have too much data. I know I could switch from the Coinbase chart and find one with more data, but it looks like if we don't hold up at least our zero movement, we could create a new all-time low for the token. And again, that's just on the Coinbase chart. But let's look to see if things turn around with the token to see where we possibly could go. So from current price, if we come down to our zero movement, that's about 38%. Wow, that's a lot. 38% movement to the downside. If we come back up and retest our 236 level, that's about 61% movement to the upside. So beautiful upside potential. If we come here to retest our 618, 222% movement to the upside, and our 786, we have just shy of 300% movement to the upside. So like I was talking about with risk to reward ratio, I just don't think it's there with the token specifically. If it's something you've held and you've held at your average price is higher than the current market price, definitely dollar cost average, not financial advice. Great dollar cost averaging opportunity. But if you're not in the token, I would say it doesn't have that great of a setup for the risk to reward for the downside compared to the upside. But definitely, you know, anything can happen. This is an extremely popular meme token that has a huge following. I know that, an enormous following. So definitely that 200% movement to the, or 300% movement to the 786, that could be nothing. That could probably occur in a couple days, couple week time frame for a meme coin like this, especially being valued where it's valued. But I don't know if there's even a cap on the supply that'll ever exist. So that I don't know. That definitely plays a huge factor into altcoins and cryptos in general. But I mean, you have a good setup. You have minimal downside with that 38%, but you have also 300% movement to the upside. And again, if this is a token you dollar cost average in, if your average price is above current price, that's a buy. If it's below, I would say hold off. Put that money elsewhere. You know what I mean? Put it into a different token. Do some more research. Watch this channel a little bit more. Take it, dabble into some Anvil, dabble into some AMP, dabble into some, little something else. But this definitely has a great setup. So that's it. I'll definitely save this for the future to come.